Hello students, welcome to a new session. In this session we'll be working on deductive proof. If two straight lines intersect, then each two vertically opposite angles are equal in measure. So here, as we can see in front of us, AB is a straight line that intersects CD, the other straight line, at point E. What the question required me to prove is that the measure of angle CEB is equal to the measure of angle AED. Let's check how are we going to prove this. First of all, the measure of angle AEC plus the measure of angle BEC is equal to 180 as straight angle. And the measure of angle AEC plus the measure of angle AED is also 180 degrees. Then, therefore, the measure of angle AEC plus the measure of angle AED is equal to the measure of angle AEC plus the measure of angle BEC. Therefore, the measure of angle AED is equal to the measure of angle BEC. This is what the question wants me to prove. It's the same as the measure of angle AEC is equal to the measure of angle DEB. What the question requires me to prove is that the measure of angle DBC plus the measure of angle CBE plus the measure of angle DBA plus the measure of angle EBA is equal to 360 degrees. What we're going to have a construction that we're going to draw straight line DB and point E belongs to that straight line DB. Let's go to the proof. The measure of angle DBC plus the measure of angle CBE is equal to 180 degrees. The same thing on the other side. The measure of angle DBA plus the measure of angle EBA is equal to 180 degrees. If you add these two together, you will see that the sum of the measures of the four angles equals 360 degrees, and this is what the question wants me to prove. Let's now go to exercise number 1. In the opposite figure, if AD is equal to AB and CB is equal to CD, and the measure of angle B is 30 degrees, while the measure of angle DAB is 80 degrees. The question wants me to prove that triangle ACB is congruent to triangle ACD. And the second thing, the question wants me to find the measure of angle D and the measure of angle DAC. Let's now go and see triangles ACB and ACD. You will see that it's given that AD equals AB, and it's also given that CD is equal to CB, and AC is a common side. Therefore, triangle ACB is congruent to triangle ACD by side, side, side. For the second requirement, let's first find the measure of angle DAC. The measure of angle DAC is equal to the measure of angle BAC, which is half the 80, which is 40 degrees, while the measure of angle D is equal to the measure of angle B, which is equal to 30 degrees. Let's now go to the evaluation part. The first question says, in the opposite figure, if the measure of angle ABC is 110 degrees, and the measure of angle CBD is 35 degrees, and the measure of angle ABE is 140 degrees, how can we find the measure of angle EBD? For sure, as you all know, that the sum of all the angles making a circle is 360 degrees. So we know that the measure of angle ABC plus the measure of angle CBD plus the measure of angle ABE plus the measure of angle EBD, they all must add up to 360 degrees. If you substitute, so it's 110 plus 35 plus 140 plus the measure of angle EBD that the question wants me to find is equal 360 degrees. So 285 plus the measure of angle EBD is equal to 360. Then the measure of angle EBD is 360 minus 285, which is 75 degrees. The question here wants me to find the measure of this angle. So we know that the measure of angle CBE plus the measure of angle EBD plus the measure of angle DBA equals 180 degrees. So 116 plus angle EBD and angle DBA are equal in measure. So as if we're saying that it's 2, the measure of angle DBA equals 180 degrees. So 2, the measure of angle DBA equals 180 minus 116. Then the measure of angle DBA is 64 divided by 2. So the measure of angle ABD or DBA, they are the same, is equal 32 degrees. By finishing the evaluation part, we came to the end of our session. Thank you very much and wishing you best of luck.